pity to see you like this. You arrived on our shores a whipped and broken child. Our people made you strong.
What was her last name? Hardcore LQ.
Foundling, it is a pity to see you like this. You arrived on our shores a whipped and broken child.
I'll just say Warbringer.
People made you strong. How were they repaid?
Plan for the stream, going live. Gonna start a new character. The other hardcore character kind of stalled out. We're in T14, T15 maps. I've cleared 2 pinnacle boss fights, or like we've done expedition, and then we've done simulacrum. I've yet to see a citadel. Citadel, you know, farming or whatever. I could get to off stream if I want to record a video, just to have the footage. I'll be doing that. I'm also probably going to wait for a patch at some point. It seems like ritual tablets aren't dropping. I don't know what the heck's going on. SSF's a bit of a slog at the very top, but character's still alive. We got it. I'll just probably be playing him off stream. Instead, I'm going to start a new playthrough. We're going to stick with Warrior for a bit. Even though I've played most acts, most leagues with Warrior, there's still a lot I have left to learn. I'm seeing a lot of people go shields, shield wall, Alquint. Shield wall is his second build, I think.
Clearfell could be in danger.
He swapped off. I think he's on Merc right now, but the Racer meta is also swapping to shield wall for bossing. I'm interested in shields. I'm also interested in totems. So as I kind of play through it and get a feel for what I actually want to explore, I'll probably eventually decide, but it's most likely going to be a Warbringer. Never run the Ascendancy myself, so I also just kind of want to see what's up with that.
Now this might be just what I need.
Early game's going to be really similar. That's what I was doing before, is my guess. I also kind of want to see... I never really thought about it. So you need to have a one-handed mace in order to use like shield charge and shield wall. So I might just have 2 different one-handed setups, but I really enjoyed just grabbing the spear and disengaging in Act 1. It seemed like that wasn't what was happening though in the race, so it might actually just be slower than sprinting. And you just need to use your sprints and time them more wisely. I'm not sure.
Stay back! Don't do this! What power!
But yeah, kind of interested because I was watching the race. Obviously, once you get to Act 4, you're going to be way under leveled and way under geared. But my Act 4 was ridiculous compared to Racer's Act 4s, and I feel like even at like half damage at what I was doing, it felt like I was doing more damage than shield wall. So I am wondering if that's actually meta. I don't know how they came to the conclusion that shield wall was it, but
It was me or you.
okay, so this, yeah, we can't use Rolling Slam, so we'd have to do weapon swap setup. Let's try to not use spears.
You're alive.
It's because there's a beat. Now, if you could jump, stick to the carrots.
It's me falling back into what's comfortable instead of me doing what I actually need to learn.
Watch your step.
So we're gonna chill on the spear for now.
I like to hold on. I will treasure it.
Okay, so you can't go shield anything until shield wall or shield charge at level 3. I'm thinking maybe we pick up the totems just so I can get a feel for how the totems work as well. But in the meantime, Bone Shatter, stunning into Bone Shatter is just incredibly strong. When it comes to racing, I think the layouts are softcore, even though there's a penalty for dying. So I really need to start getting an understanding of like mental mapping these areas out, because they're mirrored. So softcore, I think it's top left exit. Hardcore, I think it's top right exit, but I don't know where the witch is. Is the witch on the left side, or is it? There she is.
The ground shudders.
Don't ever shatter bound.
The dark retreats.
And we have an abyss here. Something I did not realize was that abysses come with guaranteed drops. So doing a certain drop will guarantee support gems, it'll guarantee jeweler's orbs, shit like that. I had no idea. I don't know where they are. That's something that you should, if you're interested in like speedrunning anything, just look it up. There's a dedicated group of people that put in hours and hours of time into it, so no reason to just redo all that work. Could easily die here. We're running out of flask charges. And in the early game, flasks are the only way to get health back. I think we live this. Try to use Bone Shatter to kill everything. That works. We're back to SSF as well, but we do have a shit ton of gear. So that's something I have to kind of be at odds with while I'm leveling. Most likely I won't use any of the gear in the bank, and instead we'll just kind of get a feel for what it's like to deal with the drops, and then instead of that we will use the currency.
Forged by flame.
I'm gonna go grab, actually finish the abyss, go back. I forgot that was the combo, so it's rolling slam, first hit into, what the fuck? Alright, abyss is bugs. That's fine, I don't really care. This ain't no speed run. Just trying to learn some new tech. As well as just trying to get a feel for sprinting. So last time we were running hardcore, we weren't sprinting at all. I'm more for trying to fit it in. Potentially on maps where you can kind of guarantee run past melee mobs. Gotcha, okay. So again, I forgot about the layout. So I'm pretty sure the witch is on the left side. Grimtangle's to our right. Let's go get the checkpoint. And we want the witch so we can get our first support gem. I need to figure out Angormus was talking to... He was saying a bunch of good stuff after the stream. People to follow. People in the speedrun community who know what's up. I kind of want to see where the info is. If there's like a speedrunner Discord or something. Not even learning how to race, but just to get access to info where racers have already done the work. I think it'd be super, super helpful. I also think when we were first doing Act 1 here, I was skipping like every abyss possible. Skill gem level 2? Yeah, okay. Witch's Hut is over here. Put this on.
It's been many years. Does the witch still live here? Dodge this! No challenge! It seems no one is safe
Support gem on Bone Shatter.
from corruption.
And then I'm pretty sure bottom left is, we got this waypoint too. I think bottom left is the Veil,
Remember this place.
which means if it was all flipped, think about it when we get there. Red Veil would be bottom right. I'm not sure if that's true.
These were not my ancestors, but I still respect their valor.
Right, this playstyle is actually fucking crazy. Like, you can sprint straight into Rolling Slam and just be fine, I think. Obviously gotta worry about poison in this zone. Fuck that.
My strength grows. Hammer and anvil!
But yeah, what the race ended. They did Act 4 in like 3 hours, under 3 hours. When I'm looking at these more
Still defend their land, even
explore
after
or like
all
research
time.
style playthroughs, in the sections where I don't need to pause the game and look at skills and look at the passive tree, any of that, I kind of want to go quick. So there is part of me learning pathing, learning layouts, all that kind of shit. But at the same time, I also just kind of want to chill. If we want to do race streams, we can. So we got 2 of the obelisks. I don't know where the third is. So I feel like it's top left. Before we go top left, we're going to go bottom right, though.
What? Who is that?
Cool. We could easily die here. I'm running out of flash charges. I think we gotta go back. As annoying as it is. So I guess that's maybe why you run, you'd have medium flash charges at this point. From the witch. We just never went back. We got it.
Go with honor. There is nothing left to defend.
We'll buy out maximum, ID scrolls as well. Got a bit of breathing room. I don't want to overdo it with how much we pull from our other characters, though. So this is actually us going back to town. Let me swap the flasks.
Sorry. I've collected these over another for my collection. Thank you.
How did I get that much cash? The fuck? Just grab rando shit. Can buy whatever we want. Buy the fucking ring, dude.
I like to hold on to bits and that one spoke to me as well. Goodbye.
And you watch your step. I would ask. If you find it bound out there.
Yeah, it was pretty cool to see the race. And it was pretty cool to see how the race wasn't determined from the start again. It really did come down to... I mean, there was definitely a lot of RNG, but it seemed like even just the skill level mattered. I think the difference between like 4 and 3 was actually a boss fight that went wrong.
The grim tangle.
There'll be no passage here. For now.
Both times I leveled through here recently, I feel like it's pretty dangerous. This is also one of those ones where I don't really know the layout. Large chests early, I guess. Okay, so we got 3. This unlocks... Oh, we have 2 3s. So I'm going to grab Shockwave Totem, and I'm going to grab Shield Charge. And I'm going to find out what the fuck Shockwave Totem does. Okay. How long? It's a 12-second duration. Is use time... It's attack speed? No. Attacks per second. Attack time is 1.4. Okay. CPS is really low. And then there's a jagged ground eruption component. So I think I would rather have Earthquake here, actually. Let's see how much damage it does, though. Okay, so not only is it doing damage, it's kind of serving as like a distraction. Can also try a difference between sprinting and shield wall at some point. Might not be bad to just have this around, this totem around.
No challenge.
Let's go left. Okay. That's definitely not better than just using Rolling Slam into Bone Shatter in the early game. So I don't think at any point we'd be swapping. But I do want to investigate. Like, okay, so we'll kill this boss. Hopefully he drops a skill gem so I can pull up the other skill gem options.
Is that the wandering druid?
How many can I have? Alright, just one. Limit of one from the get-go. Close. Not close enough though, okay. So what can support it? You can have 2. 2 at half speed. What else can you do? Most of it opens up at support gem level 2. Cannot support Totem, okay. This doesn't seem like something that you'd want to even level with. Or like take early, which is going to be frustrating. This makes me think Earthquake though. So whatever I have set up, I'm going to chill on it until we can get a skill gem for Earthquake. Because Shockwave base damage is basically nothing. So if the idea is that you're supposed to be Shockwave toteming and then spamming Earthquake on top of it, then that kind of makes sense to me why its actual damage is trash. We can check the stash as well if we have low-level skill gems. I feel like we don't have low-level support gems, but skill gems that still might be around.
Feel my reach.
First notable. Big ups. Another alternative is I could put Jagged Ground on Rolling Slam instead of going Earthquake. So let's do that for now. See how that feels. Right? Or is that could be a high level support? Okay. Supported gems when consuming, and then here it's just for free. Okay, so we have to use Earthquake. Grab Ruby, but you want a Sapphire Axe one? Oh, we don't we don't even have a fucking belt on. It's all good. Let me go back. Let's see what we got. We have a level 4. Can't use until level 10. We have 3 level 4s though, so that's good. I'm surprised how little... I don't know, maybe I'm dodging, or maybe it's not as bad as I think, but I didn't sprint at all on my other character. But I mean, I really didn't want him to die. I probably shouldn't want this character to die either. But for some reason I don't care nearly as much. GGG hasn't said they're going to do a patch, but I'm hoping they do. I'm hoping they tweak some of the changes, just because I feel like they introduced bugs. I feel like there was a hotfix yesterday, or a small patch yesterday. I don't know what was in it, though. It's always weird to me when they do that. Like, you pull the client up, and there's clearly an update, but no patch notes.
I will put the Eternals back in their graves.
This is just a rare. I don't think there's going to be any reason to try to go Jagged Grounds 2 while leveling. Even though most times you're not really using endurance charges in the first place. Just seems like a waste to use that over just Earthquake, which guarantees it. We have 2 of these now. This looks like better. These are both really good. What the fuck? I'm gonna go right. Get the fucking armor up. Juiced armor. We can pop 1 support on. So if we're going Totem, what skill's Totem damage? Why is there no damage? Support 1. AoE melee slam duration. Jagged Ground 50% of base. That's okay, that's attack speed. Attack damage is 30%? That's a terrible scaler. Or sorry, no, there we go. Okay, yeah. Attack damage on the eruption is what we're looking for. I don't think that this works. I don't know if totems get rage. I think they do, but it'd be weird. So if I'm not going Warcry, like, let me just check if Brutality. Does that work?
Dodge this!
Does what? Supports any skill that deals damage, boosting its physical damage. Totem damage, slam damage 5 to 10, 17 to 35. Okay, cool, it is. Honestly, just looking really strong for hardcore. Just running distraction for you is really good. Ah, we're dead. Fucking A, man. They need to fix dodge roll. Some stupid shit. It's like so many players are just gonna be annoyed by it. The idea of making like when surrounded gameplay matter. still easily die here. Me being low level, it's probably more of a whine than anything, because you could at least add things later in the game that make it easier to get out of that situation. Just frustrating though. Almost dying to stupid shit. I also was ready to leap slam, and of course, leap slam's way out. Not gonna get that shit for a while.
Your way has no place.
Was I gonna wait on? No reason to wait. I also don't think we do either of these. Again, we're looking for a boss build with this totem, essentially. And I'm thinking, like, Warcry doesn't work, right? If you can Warcry into Totem, I have to rethink this, but I'm pretty sure Brutality is the way to go. And let me see if this works. Could just do Execute. Rage doesn't make sense. Rage might make sense. Does attack speed work on totems? Oh, it does. Picking up shield charge was the mistake, but once we hit 10 we can grab Earthquake and just see if totems make any sense with the eruption on jagged ground. And then once we get to later in the campaign, I'll take a look at Shield Wall. But I guess we have to set up a weapon swap again. If Totem's based on your damage of the weapon, then you swap to two-hander.
This place has not been abandoned.
Could be an interesting playstyle that the speedrunners aren't taking advantage of. Or that's so fucking stupid. These guys are experts. They know what's up. But I'm wondering if you like, what is their offhand set then? Because if you're already going shield wall, you get to stay one-hander shields. And I didn't see any of them swapping to two-hander damage-wise. So if you just have a separate two-handed setup for totems. So again, the reason why you'd want to go sturdy metal here is I have 150 armor, and almost all of that armor is coming from my chest piece. We'll also hit up the vendor and buy some shit here in a sec. But these early levels really don't matter. And the other part about the race that's interesting is I don't think they ascend ever. So you can clear acts 1 through 4, no ascension, in under 3 hours. I mean, boots are boots. I've cornered myself. Did we actually just go into the same... Are we done? What is this? No, okay, okay. It's only been 30 minutes and I'm already out of it, man. But when it comes to campaign, I feel like it gives me way easier kind of breakpoints for stream. We did do a stream once where once I died, I just fucking ran it back. This looks like it's still top right. But that was because I felt bad about dying, and I just didn't want to... Like, before the next stream, I wanted to get back to where I was, so... We just powered through, but... I feel like Act 1, Act 2, Act 3 per stream is... should be pretty decent. If we speed up later, maybe clear it a bit faster, but... Alright, just fucking auto attack. Can the boss ever target the totem? Is that not a thing? I think we could just auto attack him down during the stun. Out of flash charges though. Close one. A lot of close calls so far. Check riveted. Get some more armor. Level 11. Fucking A. We're nowhere near 10. I kind of want to be 10 for this fight just so we can see Earthquake. So, annoying we didn't get a skill gem. I don't think there's going to be enough here for me to level, so we just got to run it. We'll have Earthquake set up for the... What's his name? Crowbell. Could honestly still die here too. No checkpoint actually. I can still leave you. Good. We'll buy Goo.
What have we got? Here's what I've got.
Attack speed, massive fizz increase. We already have fire. Let's get a belt. Boots with evasion. boots with strength. Bender's doing me dirty, man.
Hello. I like to hold on to bits and pieces. Anything, I will treasure it.
Oh, we did get a bunch of currency. What the fuck? Move speed, sure. Okay, empowers one attack, performs a Warcry empowering subsequent melee attacks. Subsequent melee attacks. Does it fucking... Can you empower totems? It's an attack and it's got the melee tag. Huh. If that's the case, then brutality's not the way to go, but...
Isabel, Torquil, Callum, the family of Count Lachlan of Ogham. My family! This doesn't make any sense! They're dead! Those bastard Eternals! I must make them pay! I must make them suffer! Feel the chill of the grave. Destruction!
Get off of that chilled ground for me, dog. Thanks, bud. Oh, I'm just realizing. Hold up. We're throwing real hard with the current setup. The smithing hammer has half damage as fire. So that's a circle around him. I don't realize for the longest time. He's also got a Giga Slam that I think he uses when you're way out of range. Not that one. Maybe that one? Yeah, that one. Oh! Dodged the opposite, still survive. Who said hardcore was difficult? Hermit garb, I'll take a look. Forge Maul. Ridiculous. Oh my god, dude. The luck we're getting. This is, I think, is bleed.
The craftsmanship.
Bleeding you inflict is aggravated, just straight up. Doing this whole leveling is kind of interesting. Level 10, still need level 10.
Hold up a moment. Don't ready? Go on then.
Feel my wrath!
But yeah, we'll be swapping to that two-hander in a sec. And then the two-hander for the totems, and then I think... Oh, we might keep a one-hander for walking around the map and using Earthquake.
You were no warrior.
11. Still decent. So if I remember right, over here is going to be the town. And then bottom left was the spirit gem shit.
My story
All right, keep going. Let's reset here after this ritual.
What is this? Perhaps the boy might know.
Got our level 4 here, actually. Let's just use it. Okay, so what I was interested in was Earthquake. So Earthquake applies Jagged Ground, and then the Jagged Ground itself erupts. So, like... So that totem got off 3 eruptions. So if we wanted to do this setup with Earthquake at least, we could increase its duration instead of decreasing. Could be good. Alright, so let me see it. You just have to keep a lot of... Like, visibly, I can't really tell what the fuck is going on. But I know it is working. I'm also now realizing if you throw it down and the mobs are attracted to it, then they just walk on it. Like, it just kind of works off itself. Can I set up 2 of these? So, like, do you even need multiple totems when you can just get multiple areas of jagged ground? It's kind of cool. Another Forge Maul. Nothing's gonna be better than what we got. Okay, and then I think bottom left is... What's his name? Crobell? Yeah. Cool. Do I want to... Let me think. Let's go back. Never mind, okay. So Shockwave Totem, weapon slot 2. So if I'm auto-attacking, I can swap to Totem. And then we want to swap back. Reason being, it doesn't matter the jagged grounds damage, right? Jagged ground erupts when hit, damaging to enemies it stands on it. Jagged ground eruption. Cool. If we get 2 to the limit here, it might erupt twice, actually. I'm now realizing. Ooh, and we can try... Okay, let's see. Does Infernal Cry work? Do you really get none? Like, I knew you get none, but...
Is that
alright,
what's
whatever.
been eating our cattle? Crush them!
It does? So that's frustrating. So if you really want to go totems, you can't go... Dude, why the fuck is brutality in the game? What the fuck is the point of this thing? And then does the totem have attacks? Because it ate... Wait, what happened? So totem doesn't eat empower. Okay. I don't know what I did. I might have just auto-attacked. Okay, good to know. We're learning. Anyways, let's set up an actual combo. So basically, he's gonna grab the... Or no, okay. I'm gonna throw the totem down, and then we're gonna get a few earthquakes going. The damage isn't bad at all. Yeah, I mean, we got a fucking Giga two-hander, but still. Sapphire is a huge pickup, actually. Ba ba ba, fuck yeah. Fuck off. It's level 12. Oh! Insane. Alright, and then the other zones over here. Pretty sure. Alright, we don't have a rolling slam set up for Bone Shatter anymore. Which is gonna fuck me up for a while. I'm wrong. I guess it's top left. Two points. Gonna keep going, I think. Let's check what totems are up to here. Placement speed, attack speed. Totem damage, attack speed. Damage while you have a totem. More totems. Speed and placement range. I don't really care about any of this. We kind of want duration. I know there's fuck. So you might want to go up here for skill duration at least. And then definitely skill duration down here. So this is almost double. That's 40%. That's 45%. You basically get double duration on a totem. Those wheels. Let's go back to totems. This is another one. Placement, damage. Personal attack speed, I don't really give a fuck. If the totems are gonna die, I guess that's annoying. Damage. Okay, this seems like the wheel to go for. No, they really want you to get multiple. Okay. Melee attack skills have +1 maximum number of summoned totems. Per totem. Ballista totems. Huh, okay. It really just feels like a support thing then. These are all the same. Is there going to be a totem? I guess they might be setting it up for Marauder to have a full totem build. And maybe reworking some of these passives, because these are pretty same-ish. We're going to just go straight here, though, and then I might look to go up. Placement, attack speed, attack speed, attack speed. and then look to get more totems. But I don't think I want to get more totems until we can get the duration up.
So this is where the clanless live. There are far more of
Also got to figure out the best way to form these jagged grounds, like space them correctly.
destruction. Cower.
New one-hander.
I've no more room. That voice. What sinister shadow lurks here?
I am now just thinking about how it is weird. No, never mind. So the difference between what you'd want to level with for boss killing in any kind of speedrun strat is a combination of like how much damage it does, but then a combination of how easy it is to gear for it. And seems like Totem's using your attack damage means that it's the same as like any other damage-based builds. So they'd have to be doing significantly more damage than like a normal perfect strike setup or something for you to swap to it.
No challenge.
But I'm assuming this shit shotguns. If it doesn't shotgun, then this is only okay. But if it does shotgun your jagged ground eruptions, I feel like there's potential.
Steel yourself. My satchel is full.
But definitely the AoE on it's pretty strong.
I've nowhere to keep that.
I feel like the boss was top left last time, but looking like bottom right here. This, I guess, doesn't have a clear layout. Greater. Do I want to go up and do this? Because it's pathing away from what I normally would take, which is more damage. Does this count? So slam skills? No, this is you use yourself. Okay, so we can't go normal. Your next attack will be ancestral boosted. Can totems get ancestral boosted? I don't know. My guess is almost definitely not. Which means I don't really have a direction to go right now. And I guess if we're talking about shield skills as well. These nodes exist. These nodes exist. And I never really thought about taking them. So we could go up here and grab these. Ba 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 ba. Grab this shit. Grab this. Go left. Thorns. Crit. None of this we need. Let's do it. I want to see the quality of life with a shit ton of duration. Might even just be back at the beginning. No, we got it. Oh yeah.
I must destroy this before it goes any further.
And then AoE is going to be really important. Oh! Never mind. I think we're limited actually by Earthquake. I didn't think so. I thought 4 was max. 1, 2, 3. It's just showing 2. Maximum 2? What the fuck?
I can't yet.
Oh, totems are not cheap? Okay. I'm gonna need some fucking mana regen for this shit, dude. Oh, that could kill. I'm pretty happy with this damage. I did not think it was going to be doing this much damage. What do we get? Scavenges more armor. Is there anything we can do here that would be interesting? I mean, if we're just fucking... So what, I gotta think about it. We could set up a build where it's like... we place our totem shit and then we're just raising block the entire time.
Oh, thank you. Later.
What have we? Anything take? That'll be useful.
We'll keep move speed for now, it's fine.
I'll find some use for that. Stick to the cairn.
This Sophia.
We do maybe one armor break for bossing. You can just grab it. Bone Shredder, let's just move away from it later. Like, it's a crutch, so it'd kind of eat away into us learning any kind of new shit.
Stay safe, if you can.
We also have a shit ton of jewelers, so that's something I can just kind of spam once we get going.
Crush them!
It really doesn't do much without the eruption. Oh! Finally happened. And it makes sense. That's the exact kind of mob type that you'd have to worry about.
I can put right one thing, at least.
Bro, we're just getting her loot back. Not much more to it, dog. The fact that you can outrun the dogs is fucking wild. Let's see if we can get a support gem here. I don't remember what you get from Crop Circle. And then I know you get, skill gem. That's fine. I know you get, let's see, shockwave, yeah. On Earthquake, quality increases the amount of jagged ground patches you can have. Which I always looked at that and I was like, why the fuck does that matter? Like, I get why, but like, why? And now I know. It was for the shockwave. And yeah, even just looking at my current Earthquake builds, like, shockwave totem is just ridiculous. I don't know why I never looked at it before. You can just splash it into literally anything. For pinnacles, at least. Where is this? This is a super weird layout. Wait, what? Is it top left? That's weird. Because I have no clue what, what I'm doing or what the fuck. Oof. It's also really hands-off in how much damage it does. Another skill gem. We'll get the duration first. Wonder what else duration works pretty well with. Scavenge plating, it definitely does.
Destruction! Will best you.
Alright, I have no fucking clue what this layout is. We started up there. I normally thought it was just at the end. Am I crazy? Is it this? No, that's the... Is this act... What the fuck? Oh my god, yeah, I am blind, okay. Just one of those days. We're at like hour 10, yeah? So I think these guys are clearing in like 40 minutes. I don't think we need to grab the tools again. So we can just run through this entire area. Yeah, I think in OG, like 0.1 Shockwave Totem was really strong, and it was the dual wield setup. I'm guessing it never stopped being strong, and it was just players not interested in a Totem playstyle, because for mapping it's going to be pretty slow.
They've all gone mad! Don't do this. Stop. Just wait. Surely we can...
Does any of this matter? Let's go Armor Breaker. So it's going to be Totem, Earthquake, Earthquake, Armor Breaker.
You bastard! Face me!
I think we layered the... Okay. Find that guillotine. Bop. Bop. Should be enough to kill him. Oh, the guillotine. Ah, yeah, okay. This is fun to try something new at least. Okay, on Earthquake, what can we do with it, right? Can we increase its duration? Skill effect. So less means it... Yeah. So we actually want more.
Crush them!
Okay, so now we're getting 4 eruptions off, I think.
None will stop me from enacting vengeance.
That's the wrong way, yeah. It's always a way.
Frail!
And then yeah, so this does nothing. I don't really give a fuck. If we want to scale the earthquake damage, we can. I just don't really care. I also don't know about uniques. So I wonder if totems are more unique heavy as well. I know there's a chess piece for it. I also feel like we could probably die at any point, right? Our life is kind of lowish. Really don't have anything set up. Probably a really dangerous area to keep sprinting, so I'm kind of chill on that. So general skill duration is going to help with the totems and I think Earthquake. So there could be some like really strong just quality of life around scaling it for bossing.
Destruction!
And then we can get +2 totems on tree, I think. I think you can get a plus totem from Warbringer. Oh shit. Okay. So this zone definitely introduces fire. And our fire damage is, or fire res is fucking low. So we're taking way too much fire damage as well as ignite damage. Oh, there's a rare. I see.
You were no worry.
I'll check for some gear.
Together.
It's oh, it isn't. There is an enter.
T5 I think is both Leap Slam and Shield Wall.
Noted, fella. Take a look. That's
Grab
a good
that.
one.
Alright, okay, so it's Shield Wall and Leaf Slam is 7. Next up is Resonating Shields. I'll take a look. Does this break armor? No, but we'll try it out. Does it cost mana? Shit, it does, okay. We might need to get Mana Leech on it then. This could be a
If you
big
like
upgrade.
one out there, do bring it back.
I'm gonna hit it with all we got. Sure. Armor on shields. Earthquake. There's nothing we could do with Jagged Ground right now, I don't think. And then Shockwave. I do want to swap off of attack speed. Or I guess attack speed's better for... Oh, I didn't even think of that. If you just focus on like attack speed on these things. Huh. So it's like the difference between... You want really high top end, but then you also want to be able to... Nah, doesn't matter. I don't think. How much quality do we have? 16. That would get us 2 more jagged. We're gonna do it. You're not allowed to do this while leveling. I don't know how many you'd have at this point. Probably 1. But this character is not for a fresh start or any of that shit. I'm just kind of curious to see how this feels. Yeah, proccing everything. Looks good. We'll find out if it can shotgun on Geonor. Cold res at 30. Still could easily die in this boss fight. Definitely taking this this run today a little too casually, but it's fun. I'd rather have fun while playing than just keep doing the same thing over and over again. Something else I can set up is Jagged Ground on Leap Slam. So something like throw the totem out, Leap Slam on top of it as like a mapping technique, something like that. I don't know if there's anything else in game that does Jagged Grounds. Maybe
That's him.
Supercharged Slam? Maybe not. And then the other thing I can start doing once we get an extra... Let me just set it up, actually. We're gonna have 2 totems here. But you could do 1 totem into Earthquakes, and then into the second totem. Yo, they pushed totems around? Is that what I just saw? The fuck was that? Lesser Essence of Flames. Sure.
You are free for as long as you can fight back. Meek creature.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We got resonating.
Stronger every strike.
Dude, this fucking build right now.
Crush them!
We need ranged Jagged Grounds. What does Sunder do with Jagged Grounds, I wonder? Is this breaking armor? Hey, strips armor.
Spoils of war.
Kind of want to go get the other skill duration. I kind of don't really give a fuck about this wheel up here, do we? 4% increased, 15% total, 8% increased, 11%. Yeah, we do. Let's keep going. Alright, again, gonna do a little cheating. Let's put it on Shockwave. I guess we can't really put it on Earthquake. Alright. What was I doing this for? Limit. I guess I could also technically do whatever. Oh, so we upped the skill duration, and then we significantly reduced its skill effect here. Oh, let's try it for the boss at least.
I think I'll wait for a fight.
His boss's fire as well. Might fuck us up.
First ones. Here.
I don't know, dude. I don't know what the fuck Earthquake's doing. I think I need to tweak it. It's moving my character significantly and I fucking hate it. Stop doing that. But yeah, I mean, this chunk and shit. I think if you play it better than I am, it go pretty fast. I also don't know if swapping between the two-hander and the one-hander really is doing anything. Okay, so this was... Is it a up and right? Or left? Hell yeah.
Monstrous fiend!
Shields for any of the shield stuff we do later will be important, but I don't think any of the shields we're getting right now are going to be high enough level to matter. Yeah. That's not the door, is it? This is the Yeah, yeah. There's a journal. Another level 5. Doesn't matter. Let's go Totem. Every level around's 10%-ish damage. And then at the end here, after we kill Geonor, I'm gonna pull up our softcore character and see what kind of damage that the earthquake setup that we already have would be doing with shockwave totems. We'll do expedition boss. I'm due. That guy in softcore has dodged dropping me anything good for the longest time.
Horrific! They're insane!
Alright, what if instead of that I just swap this to put the shield up? So I have no auto attack, I just fucking wait.
Interloper has the power we need. Kill him, and you shall have everything I promise.
Rage matters would be my guess, so having an auto attack that gives us rage is probably gonna be pretty good in the end.
First one's higher! Run, little rabbit! You will pay for that! First one! Oyana! Open the cage!
I mean, yeah.
Give me what you promised!
I don't know if we just got too lucky on the two-hander or what, but
So much more. Since you are too weak to do the job, I'll find someone who can. Goodbye, husband.
You manipulative whore! How dare you abandon me after all I've given you! The air grows colder. Agnar ruined. Agnar the Impaler. As swift as death. And imbued by the moon. Cursed or gifted. Branded and afflicted. Your veins soon chilled. Agnar shall slay.
alright, let's see if we can one phase in.
I smell your blood. And I am ravenous. Freezing.
Don't think we got the fourth off.
Requiem.
Not looking like it.
I will take out your heart and savor each bite. Desolation.
Oh yeah, Andy's killing them. I didn't even think about that.
Your pulse
Man, we did get another stun off. We probably should be dead.
the eternal impure, with bloodlust empowered. Our Ezemir endured, but soon all were devoured. In unending war,
It's funny, I swapped the block on, but I really don't want to fucking block.
then hour by hour, men fell
Ah, I just gotta dodge Corrupted Blood. I got hit once, but once should be fine. And he's dead. Alright, so it kind of cheated. Character is a little bit stronger than a normal character would be, and then we did... Never mind. It's a lot stronger. I forgot we high-rolled the melee weapons. Melee skill gems.
Oriana used it against me.
But cool little jump into potential shockwave totem in Act 1.
From the desert.
I don't think you need overabundance.
Yes.
We have
Find
4 jagged grounds instead of 2, but because of how often the dude's moving around and shit like that,
please. Stop the madness.
I don't know. I'm going to take a look at the jagged ground affix. So again, something else that I have been aware of for a long time is this node, so Spike Pit. Just 10% more damage. And then this is interesting. So this is something that I hadn't thought about at all, but like using shockwave totems to aggravate. So if they're just constantly going off and applying a bunch of eruptions, like that could instantly aggravate anything.
We must make haste.
Some unique boots we'll be rocking.
To make our preparations.
Not bad. Anyways, it's going to do it for Act 1. Act 2, I think we're going to unlock shield walls so we can check shield wall damage.
Haste. How can I... The counter.
And I'll probably look up the optimal stuff that they're running for shield wall as well. Gonna log out. Let's go to the softcore character real quick. So we have a 37. This will be a 36. So shockwave instead of rolling slam. We gotta have a few perfects, yeah. What's the quality? Duration is fucking huge, okay. This better be. Ooh. Interesting. I think there's one big totem, right? This guy. Area of effect. Oh, you need to limit though. I don't really care. Oh, wait. Supported skills cast at targeted location instead of around you. I don't know. Does that matter? Oh, wait, no. So astral projection is... So that'd be you placing it and then you just kind of relying on the shockwave itself instead of on the eruption. So let's ignore that. Let's increase the cost. We can't do Fist of War. We can't do Aftershock, which is fine. Aftershock had no cost increase. Cooldown recovery area. That's less damage though. Exploit weakness could be interesting. I think there's a 15. It's just Fist of War, that's it. And then Fist of War 3 is the only 200. Alright. Brutality, then? Like we were saying. Let's go brutality. I think there's a cost to that. There is. Close combat, brutality, heft. And I guess we could go as defy. Let's do defy. Can't do it. Okay. What else do we have? Is there a lineage? Ooh, I didn't even think of that. Totems creative have more totems trigger its vengeance on death. That's for when they explode. That's like a full-on totem build. Let's do heavy swing. Is that more cost? No, it isn't. So then never mind. Let's do attack speed. Why not? Okay, so then this is gonna be... So like I just keep spamming Earthquake. Maybe we want to put Defy on Earthquake for this. Yeah, okay. Full on test. How much? We got a shit ton of currency still. What is the going for this? Damn.
I'll post it right away.
Last time I tried this, I died. The current character setup is fairly weak. Alright, we need 50 more.
All right, your order is registered. Hail.
I'm also now just realizing, why did we take off... This is fucked. So most of the time when I'm killing these bosses, it's with Rolling Slam, and I just ripped Rolling Slam off. But we could easily have Rolling Slam, Totem, and Earthquake going, so... This is some kind of shitty test. I am just curious in terms of the damage.
I have the doom at the door. You
Holy...
will fail. Purify.
Alright, so you definitely want more than one totem. And then my Earthquake is definitely support heavy and not enough to carry the damage here. Dude, how do I ever die to this fucking boss? This guy does nothing. Wait, we're not even stunning him either. Kind of interesting. It's also really hard for me to tell where the jagged ground is because the AoE aftershock is just so big. Or if my totem's alive or dead or not. I don't fucking know. Can my totem beat shields? Is that what's going on? Rudd did it. Give me something good. Come on. Ah, fuck off. Yeah, this used to be one of my favorite items in the game. Not that. This guy. Brass Dome and Pee-wee 1 I actually had a lot of fun with. Anyways, definitely not optimal on a single totem setup. Bloodletting, I'm pretty sure does work. Let me just check here. So 36. No. Supports any skill turning a portion of the mana cost into life. Does not support skills with reserve spirit. Supported skills gain a portion. Why doesn't that work? Okay, well, anyways. That's why it wasn't doing nearly as much damage. We already had 2 of these. Alright. Gonna chill on that. Next, probably Wednesday, we'll be doing Act 2 on the Shockwave Totem guy. In the meantime, I'll look up what Shockwave Totems are, the history of them. Seems pretty fun for just figuring out progressing during the campaign. I do need to maybe lay off how much currency we're using or like support gems from the other character, but that's the benefit of actually running a second character. I shouldn't completely shy away from it. So anyways, if anybody who's stuck around, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll be back. I think we'll put another video out at some point this week. It's going to go over defenses. So the offensive layers, I'm working on it from like, there are blind spots in my PoE2 knowledge right now. Totems is one of them. Shields is another. So I don't actually know what the shield builds while leveling through campaign, what their path would be. Most of the nodes that say like one of these, where is it? So this one, like, increases defenses from equipped shield, doesn't actually increase the damage of the shield skills. It's just taking advantage of like the base armor on them. Whereas I think, I don't know if these would count if you're wielding a two-hander and you use shield charge or not. These are specifically for mace, so I think, let's see. Alright, so these do not have the mace tags. No? Never mind, it does. Requires mace. Do you not need a mace for these? Yo, I did not realize. Okay, so you don't. You could actually go shields. You could go spear. Why would they not? Why was I watching? Is sprint really better? That doesn't make any sense. I would change this completely then, my approach. It looks like still Act 1, you'd need to figure out a way to kill bosses. But as soon as you get to I'm guessing it's going to be Act 2 that we get Shield Wall. Shield Wall is going to be your main damage, but like you could just go Spear Shield skills and ignore maces. Kind of interesting. I think. But why is it under the mace tag? Well, we'll look into it on the other character. Anyways, that's gonna do it.